How's it going, guys? Sean Deckmar here from Deckmar Trades. We're in the middle of watching WATT, and what I want to show you guys is how these stocks break out and when to know when to buy. We just put a $6 buy alert for WATT, and how I know that is because $6 is a natural resistance line, and when you pass these natural resistance lines, these are when stocks pop. A natural resistance line is anywhere from $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50, and etc. Just like that. So when we come to these natural resistance lines, such as for WATT, $6, we usually get these nice pops, and or it will hold, and that is where you short. Right now it is testing. And if we do continue this pop, we're going to move all the way up to around $6.50. But also, if we cannot break $6, this is a great shorting opportunity as well. So these are some nice things you want to look for. We're going to keep an eye on WATT, and either we're going to see some great shorts or we're going to see a great pop. So still fighting $6. We are looking for the big break. That is what we want. And when this does break, it should have a very nice breakout. It seems to be building above $6 at the moment, so that is great to see. Once it does break over 6, our next resistance line will be all the way up at 625. But this is a very easy strategy, how to just get nice consistent gains, is just buying right when a stock breaks natural resistance. So we're slowly building up at 610 resistance now. We're not getting a huge pop, but still, let's say you bought in at $6. Now we're starting to get a nice little pop up to 619. But again, we want to break the 625 mark. When we break 625 or 620, that is where a lot of buying power is going to start coming in. But still, we get the buy in at $6. Now up at 615. So we're looking good right now. 623, starting to move up a little more nicely now. And over here is the daily, and it has a lot of room to run. We have a little resistance as we come up to 650, a little resistance as we come up to 675, and then $8 is natural resistance. But 650 will be the next big test after we break 625. But we are coming up to a high of the day. Now it's pulling back a little bit, which is absolutely fine. As it does come to the high of the day, that is a resistance line. So we have a nice little pullback, and now it's going to try to keep moving forward at the moment. But again, a nice little buy at $6 and consistent gains is what you want. It is a Friday trading day, so we're not going to find a huge pop today just because there's a lack of traders and a lack of volume usually on Fridays. But for now, this is a very nice stock to be in at the moment. And now we're starting to see it pick up a little bit. Just broke the high of the day. What? New high of the day. So now we're at 625. 625 should be a little bit of resistance, but if we have good buying volume, we should break right through this. 633. So now we're starting to pick up a lot more now, and this is just from simple strategy of just buying at a break of resistance. These are natural resistance lines coming up to 650 now. This is where we're actually going to have bigger resistance. Let's see if this 650 is going to hold or if we're going to break right through. And now we're starting to make our way through 650 at the moment, coming up to 656. This is exactly what we wanted to see. This is very easy, very simple trading. Just bought in at the $6 break. That's where it hit high of the day, as you see right here, and came back consolidated. As it came back up, we put the alert for a $6 break, and right when it broke $6, now we're even moving up even more, coming up to 665 now. Very simple trading, and this is where all you guys should be profiting. You don't have to find all this crazy resistance in the past. That is great to know, but if you stick to just natural resistance lines such as $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3, $3.50, etc., and buy when these lines break, that is where you want to profit, and it is such a consistent, easy way to profit while trading. Now coming up to 667. Let's see what this stock does right here. Now up to 681, first little red candle on the 1 minute chart. So we are coming up to a little bit of resistance. But we just had a huge spike all the way up to 680, almost a whole dollar. We just profited in right there. So that's great to see. And now we are starting to get this little bit of a pullback down to 650 support. And this is where our next support line will be. Since we went to $6, we broke through it, so that would act as support. As you saw, it came back down, touched $6, and now it broke through 650, and 650 should act as support if everything holds well. And we should see a bounce off 650. If it goes below 650, then that is the time to short, as next support line would be back at $6. So hopefully we see a nice bounce off of 650 and it comes back up to 663. There's the bounce we wanted, back to 663. Hey guys, we are back. It is now 10:19. I just want to give you a little update. We bounced off 650 support and now we are all the way up to over $7, hitting highs of 725 so far. So still, just WAD is absolutely ripping, and this was all from just a break of natural resistance. We're going to keep an eye on this right now and see really how high this can go. But again, what we talked about is we opened up at a natural resistance line, 550, came up, tested $6, didn't break it. Next time back around, this is where we put our buy alert saying watch out for a $6 break. Absolutely broke and ripped all the way up to 688, came back down to 650 support. After you break resistance, it becomes support. Held around 650 for a little bit with a little dabs underneath it, but ultimately came back to 650 and then absolutely ripped all the way up to the next natural resistance line of $7, and now we are starting to move up from our $7 break. But an awesome rip so far. Awesome day. This is great to see. Traders in chat are loving this right now. But WATT show you that we have support now at $7. As you see, it touched $7 3 times so far before progressively moving up. And there we go, just bounced off $7 again. So hopefully we get a nice little pop here from $7. We're going to keep this on watch for a little bit and see what happens right here.